Afternoon, viewers. This is Zail Muthu signing in for the running commentary for the opening day's afternoon session of the 20th National Federation Cup Juniors Under 20 Athletics Championship here at Madhya, Gujarat, being organized by Gujarat State Athletics Association under the aegis of Athletics Federation of India. And for the afternoon schedule of the opening day, we start with 100 meters. Round 1 for men under 20 years, junior men under 20 years. And thereafter it will be 100 meters, round 1 for junior women under 20 years. At 4 p.m. it will be 400 meters, round 1 for junior men under 20 years. And in the men's section, we are about to have 6 heats to go. For the first heat, we have Ajay Kumar Garipalli of Telangana, Aman Kokar of Uttar Pradesh from lane number 3. From lane number 4, Sadanand Kumar of Jharkhand. From lane number 5, Yati Chauhan of Madhya Pradesh. From lane number 6, Rohan Katwa of Karnataka. Lane number 7, it is Sumit Verma of Madhya Pradesh. And in lane number 8, we have Sai Siddharth of Tamil Nadu. Six heats we are about to witness. The meet record for the event 100 meter stands in the name of Gurvinder Singh at 10.47 seconds, created in 2018, while the national record stands in the name of Gurvinder Singh with 10.47, that also created in 2018. So as far as the last edition of this championship, that is 19th National Federation Cup Junior Under 20 Athletic Championship at Sangrur, Punjab, from July 31 to 2nd August 2021. It was Nallubodh Srinivas of Andhra Pradesh with 10.64 seconds to finish for the gold. Sashikant of Karnataka with 10.65 seconds to finish for the silver. And Nehal Sagar of Delhi with 11.01 seconds to finish for the third place. This was the result of the last edition of this championship. All set for the takeoff of heat number 100 meters junior men. And that was the start of the first heat of 100 meters for men. And it is almost Aman Kokar of Uttar Pradesh who is on top. Yes, it was Aman Kokar of Uttar Pradesh from lane number 3 finished on top. It was a very comfortable race for bib number 714, Aman Kokar of Uttar Pradesh.
All those who have just come in, a very good afternoon to each one of you. We just watched the first heat of the 100 meters. There are 6 heats around. After that, the women.
One heat got over. We have 5 more to go. And that is a replay for you, heat number 1. From lane number 3, it is Aman Kokar surging ahead, leaving the other athletes behind. And so close to him was Sadanand Kumar of Jharkhand from lane number 2. And we are about to get the results in a short time from now. And as far as the event 100 meters is concerned, for the World Athletics Under 20 Championship Cali 2022 at Colombia, The qualifying mark stands at 10.60 seconds. As we are about to take up heat number 2 in a very short time from now, we would like to keep you informed the competitors. From lane number 2, bib number 316, it will be Vasu Spolia of Jammu and Kashmir. From lane number 3, 747, Aditya Tomar of Uttar Pradesh. From lane number 4, 633, Kendrick Kishore of Tamil Nadu. From lane number 5, it will be 773, Aditya Singh of Uttarakhand. From lane number 6, with bib number 158, it will be Narendra Kumar of Delhi. From lane number 7, with bib number 739, Kapish Sharma of Uttar Pradesh. And from lane number 8, 322, Sumanta Gorai of Jharkhand. Heat number 1, and the fourth timing is being backed by Aditya Tomar. No, that is Aditya Singh of Uttarakhand from heat number 2 and TK Vishal from heat number 4 with 10.88 seconds. And as we are about to take up the heat number 5, in lane number 2 we have 742 Karan Singh of Uttar Pradesh. Lane number 3, 119 Deepak Kumar Yadav of Bihar. Lane number 4, 724 Vipul Kumar of Uttar Pradesh. Lane number 5, 476 Aditya Hari of Maharashtra. Lane number 6, 734 Ashish Rana of Uttar Pradesh. Lane number 7, 368 Y Mutanna of Karnataka. And in lane number 8, bib number 616 RG Gugan of Tamil Nadu. 4 heats got over, we have 2 more to go, and as of now heat number 1 gains the top 3 slots with the timing 10.62 by Aman Kokar of Uttar Pradesh, Sadanand Kumar of Jharkhand with 10.78, while Sai Siddharth of Tamil Nadu with 10.81. All set for the start of heat number 5. And that was the start of heat number 5 for 100 meters in junior men under 20 years category. And that is 734 Ashish Rana finishing on top, having Vipul Kumar of Uttar Pradesh by his left. It was Ashish Rana of Uttar Pradesh who was so comfortably finishing from lane number 6. Watch out, lane number 6, and of course lane number 7 is also so closer to him as the time is being gained. It was a close race between Aditya Hari and Mutanna of Karnataka to gain for the second one. Coming up is the timing of heat number 5, 10.98 seconds being clocked by Ashish Rana representing Uttar Pradesh. It is Aditya for the second place with 11.20 seconds. Mutanna finishing for the third. And this heat number 5 is also not a faster one. As far as the fifth heat was concerned, Ashish Rana of Uttar Pradesh finished on top with 10.98 seconds. Aditya Hari of Maharashtra finished for the second place with 11.20 seconds. Y. Mutanna of Karnataka finished for the third with 11.28 seconds. Vipul Kumar of Uttar Pradesh finished for the fourth place with 12.00 seconds. Gugan RG of Tamil Nadu finished for the fifth place with 12.98 seconds. And even now, heat number 1 is the fastest so far, having the top 3 timers when compared to the other heats. As of now, up to heat 5, the top 3 timers are from heat number 1, and we are about to take up heat number 6. Ankit of Haryana, Akash Deep of Punjab, Nalubodh Sarat Chandra of Andhra Pradesh, Abhijit of Jammu and Kashmir, Yabesh Subha Pegga of Sikkim, Akshay Bora of Assam, Ali Ramjan of Madhya Pradesh. And they are the 7 athletes who are the part of this heat number 6, and that happened to be a false start. And as far as the last heat was concerned, Avantika Narale of Maharashtra was the gold medal winner of the last edition of this championship, representing Maharashtra with a timing of 12.05 seconds. Jeevanji Deepti was also in the previous race representing Telangana, and she was the silver medal winner with 12.12 seconds. And Harita Badra of Maharashtra was the third place winner in the last edition with 12.40 seconds. We are about to take the second heat in a very short time from now. For the second heat, we have in lane number 2 with bib number 509, Miri Mukta Soreng of Odisha. In lane number 3659, Pravalika Narimala of Telangana. In lane number 4125, Neha of Delhi. In lane number 5777, Anju Burman of West Bengal. From lane number 6613 is Akshaya of Tamil Nadu. In lane number 7657, Mayavati Nakri Kanti of Telangana. And in lane number 8336, Naina Kokre of Karnataka. And as far as heat number 1 in the women's section, Priyanka Sikarwar of Uttar Pradesh Finished on top with 11.80 seconds. Avantika Narale, the gold medal winner of the last edition, finished for the second place with a timing of 12.06 seconds. Jeet Deepthi, representing Telangana, finished for the third place with 12.07 seconds. And Jeet Deepthi was the silver medal winner of the last edition of this championship with 12.12 seconds. And naturally she had improved. And as far as the fourth place, it was Abhinaya Rajarajan of Tamil Nadu for the fourth place with a timing of 12.38 seconds. V. Varsha of Karnataka finishing for the fifth spot with 12.38 seconds. Dishani Ganguly of West Bengal with 12.61 finishing for the sixth. Shilpi Das of Assam finishing with 12.97 seconds for the seventh. And that was the results of heat number 1. As we take up heat number 2. That was the start of heat number 2 for junior women. There you could see from lane number 7. It was a comfortable finish for Mayavati Nakrikanti of Telangana to finish on top from lane number 7. And that is a replay of heat number 2. You could watch even right from this stage from lane number 7, Mayavati Narikirkanti of Telangana finishing on top, almost having Mary Mukta Soring of Odisha for the second spot. With 2 heats got over, we have 3 more heats to go. And as far as the second heat of women is concerned, it was Mayavati Nakrikanti of Telangana to finish for the first place with 12.32 seconds. Mary Mukta Soring of Odisha finishing for the second place with 12.50 seconds. Yes, Akshaya finishing for the third with 12.62 seconds. Naina Kokare of Karnataka finishing for the fourth place with a timing of 12.64 seconds. Anju Burman of West Bengal finishing for the fifth place with a timing of 13.04 seconds. Pravalika Narimalla of Telangana finishing for the sixth place with 13.26 seconds. And as far as the 2 heats are concerned, the first heat, Priyanka Sikarwar of Uttar Pradesh clocking 11.80 seconds is on top. And the second place winner from heat number 1, Avantika Narale of Maharashtra, the gold medal winner of the last edition of this championship, is at the second spot with 12.06 seconds. And the silver medal winner of the last edition of this championship, Jeet Deepthi of Telangana, is at the third spot with a timing of 12.07 seconds. And only after that, the other athletes are coming up. That is the first place finisher from Heat 2, Mayavati Nakrikanti of Telangana with 12.32. And even the top three are from heat number 1 as far as the women is concerned so far. 2 heats got over and we are about to take the third one. For third heat in lane number 2 we have 595 Yesri of Tamil Nadu. Lane number 3 226 Tamanna of Haryana. Lane number 4 332 Niolo Karnailo of Karnataka. Lane number 5 426 Harita Badra of Maharashtra. Lane number 6 339 PC Grishma of Karnataka. From lane number 7 it will be 127 Ritu Bangari of Delhi. While heat number 1 and 2 had 7 athletes each, heat 3 is about to take up with 6 athletes. And again heat number 4 will be with 7, and heat number 5 will also be with 7 athletes. That was the start of heat number 3 of 100 meters for junior women under 20 years. And that is Tamanna of Haryana, who is finishing on top, leaving Nialo Karnailo of Karnataka for the second place. We are about to take up heat number 4 in a short time from now, in which bib number 129 will be from heat number 2, Cynthia Francis of Delhi. From lane number 3 it will be 430 Sakshi Chavan of Maharashtra. From lane number 4 it will be 455 Shreya Shedge, also from Maharashtra. From lane number 5 it will be 524 Rajdeep Kaur of Punjab. From lane number 6 it will be 783 Tamashri Mishra of West Bengal. From lane number 7 it will be 457 Sudeshna Shivankar of Maharashtra. From lane number 8 it will be 177 Tanishi Simhadri of Gujarat. Heat number 3, Tamanna of Haryana finishing on top with 12.09 seconds. Niyali Karnailo of Karnataka finishing for the second place with 12.37 seconds. Harita Badra of Maharashtra with 12.76 for the third place. Ritu Bangari of Delhi with 12.76 for the fourth place. of heat number 4. Heat number 4 is in progress. We have one more to go. And that is Cynthia Francis from inside, and it could be Sudeshna Shivankar of Maharashtra finishing from outer lane, that is lane number 7. Even though Cynthia Francis of Delhi was in the frame, Sudeshna Shivankar of Maharashtra was out of the frame, and from lane number 7 she was on top. And as of now it is only lane number 3, Sakshi Chavan of Maharashtra. Yes, that is the action replay of heat number 4. We have one more heat to go. For heat number 5 from lane number 2 it will be 373. Here's Mega of Kerala. From lane number 3, 688 Shali Srivastava of Uttar Pradesh. Lane number 4, 443 Gauravi Naik of Maharashtra. And as far as the timing of heat 4, Sudensha Shivankar from lane number 7 finished on top with 12.02 seconds. And of course this gains the second spot as of now among 4 heats. Cynthia Francis of Delhi finishing for the second place with 12.37 seconds. Sakshi Chavan of Maharashtra finishing for the third place with 12.37 seconds. Shreya Shekde of Maharashtra finishing for the fourth place with a timing of 12.64 seconds. Rajdeep Kaur of Punjab with 13.24 seconds for the fifth. Tanishi Simhadri of Gujarat finishing for the sixth place with 13.52 seconds. And as of now, among the 4 heats, the top finisher as per the timing is from heat number 1, Priyanka Sikravar of Uttar Pradesh with 11.80 seconds. And next comes 12.02 seconds being clocked by Sudensha Shivankar of Maharashtra from heat number 4. And third comes Avantika Narale of Maharashtra with 12.06. And that was the start of heat number 5, the last heat, which is in progress. And that is the action replay of heat number 5 for 100 meters. From lane number 7 it is Bishaka Singh surging ahead. There is a tough fight between Bishaka Singh from lane number 7 and P. Shivani of Tamil Nadu from lane number 8. It was a very close finish between Bishaka Singh of Jharkhand and P. Shivani of Tamil Nadu from outside, that is from lane 7 and 8. Bishaka Singh of Jharkhand finishes on top with 12.51 seconds. P. Shivani of Tamil Nadu finishing for the second place with 12.55. Yes, Mega of Kerala finishing for the third place with 12.60 seconds. Gauravi Naik of Maharashtra finishing for the fourth place with 12.77. Shali
You have to make a big screen. That आपका जो लैपटॉप है ना उसकी आउटपुट स्मॉल आ रही है 12 20 720 आ रही है तो हाँ जो आपके लैपटॉप की आउटपुट आ रही है तो उसकी जो आउटपुट कम से कम चाहिए 1920 to 1080 तो स्क्रीन छोटी है
and the heat number 5 which got over is not a faster one when compared to the other heats. That is the poor. It's having a very poor timing, and when we take up all the heats, this is the slowest one with 12.51 seconds being clocked for the first place. And as far as the conclusion of 5 heats, the top is Avantika Narale of Maharashtra with 11.80 seconds. And for the opening day's afternoon session, with 100 meters round 1 got over for junior men under 20 and junior women under 20. We are about to take up 400 meters round 1 for junior men under 20 years in a short time. The high jump for decathlon, which happens to be the fourth event for the decathlon athletes, is about to be taken up right now. And as far as the concluded 100 meters is concerned, the top timer hails from heat number 1 in the form of Priyanka Sikrawar of Uttar Pradesh with a timing of 12.06 seconds, while the second best is being clocked by Sudensha Shivankar of Maharashtra from heat number 4 with 12.02 seconds. And after that, it is Avantika Narale. No, it is a Jeevanji Deepthi. Avantika Narale finishing for the third top timing from heat number 1 with a timing of 12.06, and fourth comes Jeevanji Deepthi with 12.07 seconds representing Telangana. And after 12.07, let's have a look as to who had clocked a better timing. Tamanna from heat number 3 is coming 5th. Tamanna of Haryana with 12.09 seconds. And there is the high jump arena, wherein decathlon athletes are about to take up their fourth event, high jump. And that is the high jump arena, where the decathlon athletes are taking up their trials, and it was Ajay Sandhu of Haryana who had cleared that height. And that is only a trial jump, I suppose. Yes, the trial jump is in progress for the decathlon athletes at the high jump arena. We are about to take up discus throw for junior men competitors. 618 KK Abhijit of Tamil Nadu, 261 Rahul of Haryana, 266 Saksham of Haryana, 146 Sahil of Delhi, 400 Mohammad Dafan of Madhya Pradesh, 120 Ankit Ahlawat of Chhattisgarh, 789 Sain Chatterjee of West Bengal, 708 Shyam Chowdhury of Uttar Pradesh, 467 Shreyas Chavan of Maharashtra, 710 Hardik Chowdhury of Uttar Pradesh, 530 Bir Rahmat Singh Dinsa of Punjab, 531 Subkarman Gotra of Punjab, 354 Maniratna Hide of Karnataka, 290 Ajay Kumar of Haryana, 115 Prince Kumar of Bihar, 572 Sumit Kumar of Rajasthan, 295 Vinit Kumar of Haryana, 302 Abhinav Saini of Haryana, 306 Ritik Sharma of Haryana, 499 Yas Shekatkar of Maharashtra, 578 Akshay Shiran of Rajasthan, 543 Zanbaz Singh of Punjab, and bid number 581 Abhishek Yadav of Rajasthan. The meet record for the event discus throw stands in the name of Sachin at 58.11 meters created in 2014, while the national record also stands in the name of Sachin at 58.11 meters created in 2014. The World Cup qualification mark for discus throw stands at 56.50 meters. And as far as the last edition of this championship, it was Abhinav Vaishnav of Rajasthan, who had won the gold for 53.87 meters. Anurag Patel of Uttar Pradesh won the silver for 50.06 meters, while Subkarma Gotra of Punjab won the bronze medal with 50.00 meters. And Subkarman Gotra of Punjab is very much available in this competition with bib number 531. And they are the shot putters, those are about to take up their event in a short time from now. Shot put final for junior women under 20. And they are at the warm-up throws. And as far as the discus throw, in the last 36th National Junior Athletic Championship 2021 at Guwahati, Assam, it was Harnoor Singh Sandhu of Punjab got the gold with 52.65 meters. Aniket of Uttarakhand got silver with 52.01 meters, while Ikram Ali Khan of Madhya Pradesh got the bronze for 50.06 meters. The warming up throws are in progress for the women shot putters. And that is Akila Raju of Kerala. We are at the high jump arena for the Decathlon athletes. They are taking up their high jump trials, which is the fourth event. The discus throw for men competitors is about to begin, while the high jump for decathlon athletes is in progress, and shot put final for women junior women under 20 years is about to begin. And that was Ajay Sandhu of Haryana with bib number 303. Yes, we are about to present you the women competitors for the final of shot put. They are being lined up. 201 Anjali of Haryana.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, while the junior men get going with the discus throw, if you watch out there on the field, on your left extreme, you will see the junior women getting ready for the shot put event.
Ask him to go that side, from that side, cameraman. He is either
They're all
Anjali, 201 Anjali of Haryana, 505 Jyoti of Rajasthan, 597 M Sharmila of Tamil Nadu, the Junior National Ranchi bronze medal winner, 674 Vidhi of Uttar Pradesh, 551 Yashri of Rajasthan, 333 Nichelle Delfina D'Souza of Karnataka, 521 Jasmine Kaur of Punjab, 131 Simran Jeet Kaur of Delhi, 556 Nikita Kumari of Rajasthan, 440 Agrata Melkunde of Maharashtra, 441 Vishwesha Miskin also from Maharashtra, 681 Neha Raghav of Uttar Pradesh, 372 Akila Raju of Kerala, 374 B.S. Anupriya of Kerala, 560 Jyoti Vaishnav of Rajasthan, 461 Hansika Vasu of Maharashtra, 235 Sanya Yadav of Haryana, 463 Sumita Yesudas of Maharashtra. The meet record for shot put stands in the name of Navjeet Kaur with 15.89 meters created in 2014, while the national record also stands in the name of Navjeet Kaur at 15.89 meters created in 2014.
The distance 15.89 meters established in Chennai in 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, junior women shot put final.
The World Cup qualification mark for shot put in the junior women section stands at 14.50 meters. And among this, as we are about to take up 400 meters, we will be coming back in a short time. Sharmila with bib number 597, Junior Nationals Ranchi bronze medal winner, Khelo India bronze medal winner in 2019, Senior State Championship at Coimbatore, bronze medal with 12.39 meters. Youth Nationals, she had won bronze medal at Raipur in South Zone Kozhikode in the 2021. She had made a new meet record for girls under 18 years category with 15.01 meters. And the personal best of Sharmila stands at 12.60 meters, which had been created in the last edition of this championship at Sangrur, Punjab, where she secured 4th place. We are about to take up 400 meters. For the meters, junior men is about to take up their heats. We have 4 heats to go. From the first heat, lane number 2298 Kapil Raika of Haryana, lane number 3661 Kartik Bude of Telangana, lane number 4528 Jagvinder of Punjab, lane number 5404 Harshit Gaur of Madhya Pradesh, lane number 6348 Satvik of Karnataka, lane number 7567 Rahul Githala of Rajasthan, lane number 8117 Huzaifa Quaizer of Bihar. That was the start of the first heat of 400 meters for the junior men competitors.
400 meters to junior men heats. These junior boys have been drawn in 4 heats. The qualifiers from here will come back later to the last
The first heat is in progress for 400 meters. The meet record is in the name of Gaurav with 46.93 seconds created in 2018. While the national record is in the name of Amod Jacob with 46.59 seconds created in 2017. And that is Karthik Bude finishing on top, Jagvinder at the second spot. Karthik Bude of Telangana finished on top, while Jagvinder of Punjab finished for the second place. And there is action replay for you. Heat number 1 in 400 meters for junior men. As we could see, Karthik Bude from lane number 3. This is the point from where he is picking up speed and moving in front. Yes, even though the outer lane are advantageous, it is Karthik Bude of Telangana putting himself entering the home stretch with enormous speed. And that is Karthik Bude, leaving Jagvinder to his right, Jagvinder of Punjab to finish for the second spot, while Kapil Raika from lane number 2 representing Haryana finished for the third. We are about to, and we are at the high jump arena wherein decathlon athletes are taking up their trials. And that was Kunal of Haryana with bib number 253. We are now at the Discus Throw arena. Ritik Sharma of Haryana is about to take his trial. And in the just concluded 400 meters, Karthik Bude of Telangana clocked 49.34 seconds, while Jagvinder of Punjab finished for the second place with 49.89 seconds. Kapil Raika of Haryana finishing for the third place with 50.62. Satvik of Karnataka finishing for the fourth place with 50.85 seconds. Rahul Githala of Rajasthan for the fifth place with a timing of 50.99 seconds, and Harshit Kaur of Madhya Pradesh finished for the sixth place with 52.14 seconds. We are about to take up the second heat. Seven athletes are present over here. From lane to 8, all are present. And that was start of the second heat of 400 meters for junior men. Amit Kumar of Haryana in lane number 2, Ram Sangha of Jharkhand in lane number 3, Aman Chowdhury of Delhi in lane number 4, Aniket Chowdhury of Telangana in lane number 5, Mohit Kumar of Uttar Pradesh in lane number 6, Krodeval Ankush of Haryana in lane number 7, Shreyas Magar of Maharashtra in lane number 8. The second heat of 400 meters is in progress. And there we could see Aman Chowdhury. Aman Chowdhury of Delhi finishes on top with more comfort, and he is the first place winner of heat number 2. And as far as the 400 meters in the men's section, we have 4 heats. The second heat got over with Aman Chowdhury of Delhi finishing on top, and that is the action replay for you now. And that was the start of the second heat of 400 meters for junior men. Yes, that's a beautiful aerial view of the race 400 meters in heat number 2. And after this point only, it is Aman Chowdhury of Delhi picking up the speed and finishing for the first place. Aman Chowdhury of Delhi finishing on top with 48.94 seconds. Ram Sangha of Jharkhand finishing for the second place with 49.24 seconds. Mohit Kumar of Uttar Pradesh finishing for the third with 49.27 seconds. Krodewal Ankush of Haryana finishing for the fourth spot with 49.40 seconds. Amit Kumar of Haryana in the fifth place with 49.89 seconds. Anike Chowdhury of Telangana with 50.40 seconds for the sixth place. Shriyas of Maharashtra finishing for the seventh with 52.12 seconds. And as far as the concluded 2 heats of 400 meters, the best one comes from heat number 1, Kartik Bade of Telangana, who had clocked 49.34 seconds to be on top. And the second place also is from heat number 1, that is 49.89 seconds. That is Jagvinder of Punjab. And the third place goes to the top finisher of the second heat, that is Aman Chowdhury of Delhi with 48.94. While the fourth place is for the second place finisher of heat number 2, Ram Sangha of Jharkhand with 49.24 seconds. So far, heat number 1 had registered the top 2 slots as far as the timing. Kartik Bade of Telangana, Jagvinder of Punjab. And we are about to take up the third one. The third heat is about to be taken up. That was the start of heat number 3. Ravi Teja Upara from lane number 2 representing Andhra Pradesh. Rajibul Haki of Maharashtra in lane number 3. Karna Bagh of West Bengal from lane number 4. Deepak Rohilla of Haryana from lane number 5. Abhishek Gujjar of Uttar Pradesh from lane number 6. Liaquat Hussain of Jammu and Kashmir from lane number 7. Rihan of Karnataka from lane number 8. Deepak Rohilla, the bronze medal winner of the last National Junior Championship, is very much in this heat, and it was a comfortable finish for Rihan of Karnataka from lane number 8. And that was the replay of heat number 3 of 400 meters for junior men. Deepak Rohila from lane number 5 representing Haryana. He is the bronze medal winner of the last National Junior Athletic Championship held at Guwahati. And as you could see, after the curve, they have entered the straights. Rihan from Karnataka, hailing from lane number 8, was so comfortable in finishing on top. .32 seconds being clocked by Rihan of Karnataka for the first place. Deepak Rohila finishing second with 49.24 seconds. Abhishek Gujjar finishing third with 49.60 seconds. Karna Bag finishing fourth with 49.84 seconds representing West Bengal. Rajibul Haq of Maharashtra finishing for the fifth place with 51.19 seconds. Liaquat Hussain of Jammu and Kashmir finishing for the sixth with 62.98. And as far as the concluded 3 heats in 400 meters for junior men is concerned, heat number 3 is the fastest one with H. Rihan of Karnataka finishing on top with 48.32 seconds being clocked in heat number 3. And the second also, second best timing so far coming from heat number 3, the second place finisher Deepak Rohila of Haryana with 49.24 seconds, while the third best timer is from heat number 1, that is Karthik Bade of Telangana with 49.34 seconds. That being the third. The fourth best finisher is from heat number 3, the third place finisher Abhishek Gujjar of Uttar Pradesh with 49.60 seconds. Fifth best timing is from heat number 3, Karna Bag of West Bengal with 49.84 seconds, while the sixth best timing so far is being clocked by Jagvinder of Punjab with 49.89 seconds. We are about to take the fourth and the last heat, and that was the start of heat number 4. From lane number 2, A. Suraj of Tamil Nadu, lane number 3, J. Abhinesh of Tamil Nadu, lane number 4, Ilubai Khatud of Gujarat, lane number 5, Lakshai of Uttar Pradesh, lane number 6, Deepak Singh of Haryana, lane number 7, Arman Ahmed of Delhi, lane number 8, Sumit Chahal of Haryana. And they are entering the home stretch. And that is Deepak Singh of Haryana putting himself in front to finish on top, leaving A. Suraj of Tamil Nadu for the second spot. And that is the replay of heat number 4 for 400 meters in the junior men under 20 years category. And at this point itself, from lane number 6, Deepak Singh of Haryana is putting himself in front, executing the last curve to enter the home stretch. And that is with bib number 308, Deepak Singh of Haryana. He's in the front, leaving A. Suraj of Tamil Nadu from lane number 2 for the second spot. And it was Arman Ahmed of Delhi to finish for the third spot from lane number 7. Deepak Singh of Haryana clocking a timing of 49.04 seconds to finish on top. A. Suraj finishing for 49.50 seconds for the second spot. Arman of Delhi finishing with 50.09 for the third spot. Lakshay of Uttar Pradesh finishing for the fourth with 50.59 seconds. Sumit Chahal of Haryana finishing for the fifth spot with 52.12 seconds. Ilubai Kathud of Gujarat finishing for the sixth place with 54.53 seconds. While J. Abhinesh of Tamil Nadu finished for the seventh place with 1 minute 01.90 seconds. As far as the concluded 400 meters in the men's section, the best time came out from H. Rehan of Karnataka from heat number 3. And heat number 3 registered the second best timing among the 4 heats, that is Deepak Rohilla of Haryana with 49.24 seconds. With that, we are moving on now for the 400 meters in the women's section. In the women's section 400 meters, junior women will be witnessing 3 heats to go. We are about to take up the first one. And as far as this heat is concerned, Payal Vora of Delhi is in lane number 5, who is the bronze medal winner of the last edition of this championship. And that was the start of heat number 1. In lane number 3, Simi of Haryana. Lane number 4, Nikita Godara of Rajasthan. Lane number 5, Payal Vora of Delhi, the bronze medal winner of the last edition of this championship with 55.49 seconds. And in lane number 6, Pratibha Varghese of Kerala. Lane number 7, Shivkanya Mukhati of Madhya Pradesh. Lane number 8, Mamta Kataria of Gujarat. The meet record stands in the name of Manjit Kaur at 53.25 seconds, created in 2001, while the national record is in the name of Hima Das at 51.46 seconds, created in 2018. And there we could see the leaders approaching towards the finish. And that is Simi finishing on top, with Shivkanya Mukhati of Madhya Pradesh finishing for the second spot. Simi of Haryana finishing on top. Shivkanya Mukhati of Madhya Pradesh from lane number 7 finishing for the second spot. And that is the action replay for you to watch out. Heat number 1, 400 meters in the women's section. And this is the point where we could identify Simi of Haryana in lane number 3, moving ahead of the other athletes. Shivkanya Mukhati of Madhya Pradesh from lane number 7 finishing for the second. Pratibha Varghese of Kerala from lane number 6 finishing for the third. Payal Vora of Delhi from lane number 5 finishing for the fourth. And that is the timing 56.65 seconds clocked by Simi of Haryana. Shivkanya of Madhya Pradesh had clocked 57.96 seconds. Pratibha Varghese of Kerala finished third with 58.12 seconds. Payal Vora of Delhi finished for the fourth place with 60.04. Nikita Godadra of Rajasthan finishing for the fifth with 61.41 seconds. Mamta Kataria of Gujarat finishing for the sixth place with 63.46 seconds. We have two more heats to go for junior women 400 meters. That was the start of heat number 2. From lane number 3, it is Kunja Rajita of Andhra Pradesh. Lane number 4, Kuldeep Kaur of Punjab. Lane number 5, Yam Tina of Tamil Nadu. Lane number 6, Urvasi of Haryana. Kumari Saloni Nagar of Delhi in lane number 7. Rupal of Uttar Pradesh in lane number 8. That was the second heat for 400 meters in the women's section. There we could see the athletes entering the straights. From lane number 8, it is Rupal of Uttar Pradesh is very much ahead to finish comfortably ahead of the other athletes without any threat. And that is Rupal of Uttar Pradesh finishing on top, leaving Kunja Rajita of Andhra Pradesh for the second spot. And it's for you to enjoy the action replay of heat number 2. Rupal of Uttar Pradesh is in good strides. She is very much ahead of the other athletes as she executes the last curve for the 400 meters finish. Yes, that is Rupal of Uttar Pradesh finishing ahead of other athletes from lane number 8 for a timing of 53.91 seconds. Kunja Rajita of Andhra Pradesh from lane number 3 finishing for the second place with 56.94 seconds. Urvashi of Haryana finishing for the third place with a timing of 57.26 seconds from lane number 6. Yam Tina of Tamil Nadu for the fourth spot with 57.77 seconds. Kumari Salo Nagar of Delhi with 58.07 seconds for the fifth spot. And Kuldeep Kaur of Punjab with 59.64 seconds for the sixth spot. We are about to take up the third heat, and that was the start of heat number 3 for 400 meters in the junior women's section. In lane number 2, Mayuka Vinod of Kerala. Lane number 3, Anushka Kumbar of Maharashtra. Lane number 4, PR Niharika of Tamil Nadu. Lane number 5, Priya Mohan of Karnataka. Lane number 6, Jyoti Rani of Uttar Pradesh. Lane number 7, Lavadya Kirtana of Telangana. Lane number 8, Ilga Thomas of Kerala. Priya Mohan of Karnataka is the gold medal winner of the last edition of this championship with 53.32 seconds, who got qualified in the last edition, and that is Priya Mohan, who had finished in style, leaving Anushka Kumbar for the second spot. And that is the start of the replay of heat number 3 for you. You can identify Priya Mohan in lane number 5, representing Karnataka, an Indian international athlete. She is from lane number 5, moving comfortably ahead, and she is the one with the gold medal, winning in the last edition, that is the 19th National Federation Cup at Sangrur, Punjab, for having clocked 53.32 seconds, and thereby she got qualified to take part in the World Championship. And in the home stretch, that is Priya Mohan, who is entering very comfortably, leaving other athletes very much behind. From lane number 3, it is Anushka Kumbar of Maharashtra finishing for the second spot. Priya Mohan clocking a timing of 53.45 seconds for the first spot. Anushka Kumbar of Maharashtra 55.64 for the second spot. Lavadya Kirtana of Telangana with 58.11 seconds for the third spot. Ilga Thomas of Kerala for the fourth one with 58.19 seconds. Mayuka Vinod of Kerala in the fifth spot with 59.18 seconds. Jyoti Rani of Uttar Pradesh for the sixth with 59.55 seconds. Niharika of Tamil Nadu for the seventh spot with 62.74. And let's have a quick look as to the top timers as far as the 3 heats are concerned in the women's section. Yes, the best one comes from the third heat in the form of Priya Mohan of Karnataka with 53.45 seconds. And the second best timing is with Rupal of Uttar Pradesh, who finished first in the second heat with a timing of 53.91 seconds. And the third best timing comes up from heat number 3, the second finisher Anushka Kumbar of Maharashtra with 55.64 seconds. The fourth best comes from the first place finisher of the first heat, that is Simi of Haryana with 56.65 seconds. The fifth one comes from the second heat, the second place finisher Kunja Rajita of Andhra Pradesh with 56.94, while the sixth place is with Shivkanya Mukhati of Madhya Pradesh with 57.96 seconds, the second place finisher of heat number 1. We are at the shot put arena. And back again to discus throw. In a short while from now, we'll be taking up the 1500 meters final for junior men under 20 years. 13 of the athletes are taking part, and that is the discus throw arena. 578, 48.47. And that was Akshay Shiron, who had made a mark of 47.48 meters in his third trial for discus throw final. And in the third trial, it is 48.11 meters for Zanba Singh of Punjab. The third trial is in progress. Abhishek Yadav of Rajasthan is about to take his third trial. The third trial had come to the close in the discus throw arena for the junior men competitors. 43.88 meters being marked by Abhishek Yadav of Rajasthan. And that is 1500 meters for junior women under 20 years. 13 competitors are in the fray. As of now, it is bib number 504, Huidrom Devi of Manipur is in the lead. They're coming as a bunch. Along with her, we do have 451 Srushti Redekar of Maharashtra. And it was Akansha Kerkata of Tamil Nadu who had a fall. After recovery, she is moving in the last, in the 1500 meters. As far as the last edition of the Federation Cup is concerned, Pooja of Haryana clocked 4 minutes 23.38 seconds and thereby she got qualified for the World Championship. She had won gold in the last edition. Ankita of Uttarakhand finished for silver with 4 minutes 34.63 seconds. Varsha of Haryana finished for bronze with 4 minutes 45.40 seconds. Again, in the last edition of the National Junior Athletic Championship at Guwahati in February 2021, it was Ankita of Uttarakhand with 4 minutes 19.31 seconds for the gold, Pooja of Haryana for the silver, and Megha of Haryana for the bronze. Mamta Paul of Uttar Pradesh is in front and she is being overtaken by Bhagyalakshmi of Telangana. Bhagyalakshmi of Telangana is in front with bib number 656, being closely followed by Laksita Sandelia of Gujarat. Still they are moving as a bunch. They have completed 3/4, 1 3/4 of the race. They will have to go for 2 more laps. Bhagyalakshmi of Telangana is in the lead. And closely we have Laksita Sandelia of Gujarat. And again, they are moving together as a bunch in lane number 1 and 2 as well. Still it is Bhagyalakshmi of Telangana in front with bib number 656. Along with her we do have Laksita Sandelia of Gujarat, and that bell sound is the indication for the lead runner to go for the last lap. And as we hear the bell, it is Ruhi Bora of Delhi moving in front, pushing the others to the rear, and there is Ruhi Bora of Delhi progressing well in the front. And she is also being closely followed by the other athletes, and it could be anybody's race, and the overtake is being taken over there from lane number 2. Ruhi Bora of Delhi is losing her position. 2 of the athletes are moving in front of her. Shortly we'll be finding out who are those. Could be Laksita Sandela of Gujarat. Yes, the leader is picking up speed, segregating herself from the crowd, and that is Laksita Sandela of Gujarat, moving well ahead to finish on top in the final of 1500 meters. And there is a very great threat from 544. Yes, it was a race of Akshana of Rajasthan in the last few meters, pushing Lakshita Sandelia to the second place. The localite Laksita Sandela was leading the race, and almost she was to finish on top, but in the last 10 meters it was Akshana of Rajasthan who rushed to gain the first stop. Yes, that is the point where we could identify Lakshita Sandela of Gujarat moving to the front, pushing everyone back, and of course there is another overtake at the right hand side of Lakshita Sandiela. All along there was a threat, and after this you could find that Lakshita Sandiela of Gujarat pushing herself very much ahead in front, but there is a threat coming from 4th or 5th athlete in the form of Akshana of Rajasthan to finish for the top honors in the last 10 meters. Yes. We are now at the Discus Throw arena. Abhinav Saini of Haryana is about to take his trial, and this could be the 4th one for Abhinav Saini. And now for the fourth trial. Well, the final results are being displayed for 1500 meters in the junior women category. Well, viewers, th National Federation Cup Junior Under 20 Athletics Championship 2022, organized by Gujarat Athletics Association at Madhya, Gujarat, can be followed in social networks, that is Facebook/Athletic Federation of India, in Twitter/Athletics Federation of India, Instagram/AFI India _official, in YouTube, Athletics Federation of India. You can follow us in social medias as well for the live telecast and update of the results. .71 meters. For Akshay Shiron of Rajasthan with bib number 578, he got decreased from his earlier throw of 47.48 meters. And for the fourth throw, it will be the turn of Sumit Kumar of Rajasthan. .52.58 meters being marked by Sumit Kumar of Rajasthan in his fourth trial. And now it will be Subkarman Gotra of Punjab to take the fourth one. That had a hit at the cage and could not travel further. In a short time from now, we are about to take up the final of 1500 meters for junior men under 20 years category. .48.31 meters. .47.60 meters. And that is the start line of 1500 meters. Junior men under 20 years is about to take up their final. 20 of the athletes are in the competition. Virsang Thakur of Gujarat, Ritik Diol of Delhi, Mahesh Kumar of Delhi, Liaquat Hussain of Jammu and Kashmir, J. Rejoy of Kerala, Ankit of Delhi, Ravi Katana of Delhi, Tanuj of Uttar Pradesh, Vikram of Haryana, Suraj Sharma of Sikkim, Vikesh Dagur of Uttar Pradesh, Navdeep of Haryana, Rishabh of Sikkim, Vikash of Haryana, Omkar Kumbar of Maharashtra, Kapil of Haryana, Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh, who was the silver medal winner of the last edition of this championship, Uttam Yadav of Uttar Pradesh, Sumit Kumar of Uttar Pradesh, Shah Rukh Khan of Uttar Pradesh. Well, that was the start of 1500 meters final for junior men competitors. 20 of the athletes are in the competition. And as far as the last edition, it was Dheeraj Singh of UP, who had clocked 3 minutes 52.33 seconds to win the gold. Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh is very much available in this competition with bib number 418, who had won silver medal in the last edition with 3 minutes 53.51 seconds. Jeet Ashok Farkati of Maharashtra was a bronze medal winner. And it is Ravi Katana of Delhi who is leading the bunch, being followed by Rishabh of Sikkim. And in the third place, we have Virsang Thakur of Gujarat. We'll have to wait and see. This is very early to predict who is going to be best at this race. The leader is very much ahead. And that is 586. Rishabh of Sikkim is very much ahead, leaving the other athletes behind. At present, in the second spot, we have Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh with bib number 418. In the third spot at present, it is 802 Vikash of Haryana. In the fourth spot, it is 150 Ritik Diol of Delhi. Still Rishabh moving well ahead. Rishabh of Sikkim moving well ahead of the other athletes. And of course, another athlete is trying to catch him up. Yes, almost. The athlete who was closely behind to him had taken up the first place, pushing Rishabh of Sikkim to the second place as of now. And that is Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh, who is in front. He is well ahead of the other athletes. Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh in front. Rishabh of Sikkim in the second spot. And the other athletes had taken up the second position now. But it is Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh who is moving in front. And it is understood that recently he had almost more than 30 days training at the high altitude training at Ooty. And fresh from Ooty, that is Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh, moving in front in a good command, having no threat for him, and he is about to finish on top. And that is Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh moving for the first place. And it was Rejoy J of Kerala to finish for the second spot, while Vikesh Dagur of Uttar Pradesh finished for the third. Of course, Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh, the silver medal winner of the last edition, was able to win gold in this championship, and Arjun Naskali had clocked a timing of 3 minutes 53.51 seconds to win that silver medal in the last edition of this championship. And in the last edition, he had also won bronze medal for 3000 meters. And that is the last lap replay coming up for 1500 meters. There you could find the second and third place winners moving ahead. Vikesh Dagur of Uttar Pradesh, and that is Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh, who is well ahead of the other athletes, taking a good lead, fresh from the high altitude training at Ooty. Had put up all his efforts to win gold. Yes, from the silver winning performance of the last edition. That is 418 Arjun Naskali of Madhya Pradesh winning gold in style. Almost 50 meters behind comes the second place winner, that is Rejoy of Kerala, and the third place Vikesh Dagur. Second place Vikesh Dagur of Uttar Pradesh. Third place is Vikesh Dagur of Uttar Pradesh. Second place is Rejoy of Kerala.
All technical officials not on the field of play, all those who are free, please come up right up near the main dais and occupy the chair space. Thank you. टेक्निकल ऑफिसर्स जो फिलहाल कहीं पर भी अपनी सेवाएं नहीं दे रहे हैं, आप सभी से हमारा विनम्र निवेदन है कि आप सबका मुख्यमंत्री के सामने जो कुर्सियां लगाई गई हैं वहां पर आकर अपना स्थान दीजिए। टेक्निकल ऑफिसर्स, सभी तकनीकी अधिकारी जो फिलहाल फील्ड ऑफ प्ले में कहीं भी डिस्प्यूट नॉमिनेट नहीं किए गए, आप सभी से हमारा विनम्र निवेदन और आग्रह कि आप जल्द से जल्द मुख्यमंत्री के सामने जो रखी गई है वहाँ पर आकर अपना स्थान दीजिए।
वगैरह है कि डायरेक्ट चली काट वो जो है नहीं इसमें काट हाँ काट
Once again, I request to all the technical officials, those who are not inside the arena in the competition, to please have your seat in front of the main tires of the field. ऐसे सभी टेक्निकल ऑफिशियल्स जो फिलहाल प्रतियोगिताओं में व्यस्त नहीं है, जिन्हें स्टेट ऑफ प्ले ने अभी कहीं भी नॉमिनेट नहीं किया हुआ है, आप सभी से हमारा निवेदन है कि आप जल्द से जल्द मुख्य मंच के सामने आप सभी के लिए व्यवस्था की गई है, आप वहाँ आकर अपना स्थान दे दें।
Lane number 4, 537. Lane number 5, 665. Lane number 6, 666. Lane number 7, 280. Lane number 8, 6. Okay. All the first 8 athletes come with me. Yes, 253. 253, yes, come fast.
And it was a performance of 11.89 meters from the fifth trial for M. Sharmila of Tamil Nadu.
37,
सर आगे जो
665, 666.
M. Sharmila, who is from under 18 category, had come over to this under 20 junior national bronze medal winner in the Ranchi, Khelo India bronze medal winner in the 2019 edition, Youth Nationals bronze medal winner at Raipur. And it will be Jyoti Vaishnav of Rajasthan to take a fifth trial. And as far as the last edition, that is in the fifth trial, she was able to make a throw of 12.93 meters. Jyoti Vaishnav of Rajasthan. (131). Simran Jeet Kaur of Delhi is taking her fifth trial, and there was a foul for her. After the throw, she lost her balance, and beyond the toe board, she had a support with her right hand that made her to be at foul. In the last edition of this championship, it was Avneet of Punjab had won the gold for 13.69 meters. Shiksha of Haryana won the silver for 13.42. Ramneet Kaur of Uttarakhand, the bronze medal winner with 13.13 meters.
एक बार पुनः मेरा निवेदन है सभी टेक्निकल ऑफिशियल्स से, विशेषकर गुजरात से संबंधित जितने भी तकनीकी अधिकारी जो फिलहाल कहीं भी किसी भी प्रतियोगिता में नहीं है, आप तत्काल अपने कदमों को मुख्य मंच की
13.90 meters.
निर्धारित है, वहाँ आकर अपना स्थान लेंगे। कुछ ही पलों के पश्चात हम इस प्रतियोगिता का
For Jasmine Kaur of Punjab in her fifth trial.
समारोहों की गरिमा इसे बरकरार रखने के लिए आपकी उपस्थिति भी अनिवार्य है। आशा करते हैं आप तत्काल जितने भी ऐसे तकनीकी अधिकारी जो बाहर किसी भी प्रतियोगिताओं में फिलहाल सम्मिलित नहीं है, आप
And
आ जाएं और अपना स्थान लें।
I hope it will be the turn of Yashri of Rajasthan. We are at the shot put arena wherein the junior women competitors are about to take their sixth and the final throw. On completion of 5 trials, the reverse order is being worked out based on the performance out of 5 trials. Yes, we are at the start point of 400 meters and we'll be taking up the decathlon.
We are going to witness the inaugural function of the
Not this one.
National Statistical Junior Athletics Championship. I request the technical officials, those who are not involved in the competition now, you all are requested to please have your seats in front of the judging arena.
And that is the high jump arena where the decathlon athletes are still having their trials for high jump. We are about to take up 400 meters for decathlon athletes, and this is the first heat for 400 meters while few other competitors are still in the competition fray of high jump. As they finish as high jump, the second heat of 400 meters will be taken up for decathlon athletes. Yes, that was the start of 400 meters for men decathlon athletes, heat number 1. Seven athletes are the part of this heat number 1. They execute the last curve, and the leaders have entered the home stretch for the finish of 400 meters in the decathlon. And it was Tawfiq of Kerala to finish on top, leaving Lakshman Tej Lakakula of Telangana for the second spot. And that is the action replay of 400 meters, heat number 1 for decathlon athletes. There you could see Taufik of Kerala is moving ahead to finish for the first place. Yes, Taufik of Kerala is very much ahead, leaving the other athletes. And to his right, there is a threat in the form of Lakshman Tej Lakakula. He finishes for the second spot. In the concluded 400 meters for decathlon athletes, Taufik of Kerala finished on top with 51.82 seconds. Lakshman Tej Lakakula of Telangana finished second for 51.83 seconds. Kunal of Haryana for the third place with 53.30 seconds. Rohit Sharma of Punjab clocked 55.39 for the fourth spot. Ram Charan Lakakula of Telangana clocked 56.17 for the fifth spot, and it was Sachin of Haryana to get the sixth place with 57.55 seconds, while Jeet Gautaman of Tamil Nadu secured the seventh place for having clocked 60.98 seconds. We take you back again to the shot put arena to witness the sixth and the final trial for junior women, and it's going to be Simran Jeet Kaur of Delhi who will be taking her sixth trial. That was a foul. Jyoti Vaishnav of Rajasthan is about to take her sixth trial. In her fifth trial, she made a mark of 12.93 meters. And that is Jyoti Vaishnav of Rajasthan. The sixth and the final trial is in progress at the shot put arena for the junior women under 20 years category. .13 meters in the sixth trial for Jyoti Vaishnav of Rajasthan. And it will be Vidhi of Uttar Pradesh who had taken her sixth and final throw. Vidhi of Uttar Pradesh. Now it will be the turn of Jasmine Kaur of Punjab. Jasmine Kaur of Punjab for the 6th trial. And now it is the turn of A.S. Logesh Kumar of Tamil Nadu. He is at the high jump arena, decathlon athlete. He was able to be successful even though he had a slight touch of the crossbar.
Just for the information, one and only.
.84 meters is the present height of the crossbar at high jump arena for the decathlon athletes. It was E.M. Sri Vikraman of Tamil Nadu who was unsuccessful in his previous attempt, and now E.M. Sri Vikraman of Tamil Nadu is about to take his next trial and unsuccessful in this attempt too. Sri Vikraman of Tamil Nadu with bib number 626 had failed twice, and now he is trying from the other side. And in this attempt too he was unsuccessful. Few of the athletes are still in the competition fray for high jump. And now the crossbar at the high jump arena is being raised to 1.87 meters. And that was an unsuccessful attempt at the height of 1.87 meters. It was he is Logesh Kumar of Tamil Nadu who had taken his trial, and now it will be the turn of Sunil Kumar of Haryana. Sunil Kumar of Haryana is on the move for 1.87, and he was so successful. Even though he had a slight touch of the crossbar, it was in favor of him. Without much of disturbance, he was able to clear that height of 1.87 meters, and that was Sunil Kumar of Haryana.
इंडिया के तत्वाधान में आयोजित नेशनल फेडरेशन कप जूनियर एथलेटिक चैंपियनशिप के इस उद्घाटन मौके पे मैं आज के हमारे मुख्य मेहमान माननीय आदिल सुमारीवाला, ओलंपियन एंड प्रेसिडेंट एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया, हमारे अतिथि विशेष माननीय वीरेंद्र भाई नानावटी, सीनियर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट इंडियन ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन, श्री सतीश उचिल, ऑर्गेनाइजर टेक्निकल डेलीगेट्स एफआई, टेक्निकल डेलीगेट्स श्री जॉन रॉय एफआई, गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन के प्रेसिडेंट विवेक भाई पटेल, आमंत्रित मेहमान और खिलाड़ी भाइयों और बहनों, जब हमारा देश अमृत महोत्सव का सेलिब्रेशन कर रहा है, उसी तरह एथलेटिक की जो पितृ संस्था है, जिसे हम एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया कहते हैं, वो पितृ संस्था भी 75 ईयर पूरी करके उसका सेलिब्रेशन कर रहे हैं। उस मौके पे एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया ने गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन को एक बहुत बड़ी ऐसी प्रेस्टिजियस इवेंट जो फेडरेशन कप आज सुबह से यहाँ शुरू हुई है, गुजरात स्टेट एसोसिएशन के लिए एक चुनौती भी है और साथ साथ में हमें एक इतना बड़ा प्रोत्साहन मिलने वाला है कि आने वाले दिनों में गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन और गुजरात स्टेट के जितने भी एथलीट है उनको आगे बढ़ने का मौका हमें एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया ने दिया हुआ है। आज से कम 10-12 साल पहले ऐसे हुआ करता था कि खेल जगत में गुजरात के कोई भी खेल जगत के प्लेयर अगर ऑल इंडिया पे जाते हैं, नेशनल में जाते हैं, तो वो उनका खाली पार्टिसिपेशन ही हुआ करता था। लेकिन पिछले 5-6 साल से अब गुजरात पीछे नहीं है। गुजरात सरकार और साथ साथ में स्पोर्ट्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ गुजरात द्वारा जो पिछले 10 साल से एक नई दिशा में कदम रख के खेलकूद के क्षेत्र में हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। और अब गुजरात के कोई भी प्लेयर, अगर वो वॉलीबॉल का प्लेयर होगा, एथलीट होगा, स्विमर होगा अथवा कोई भी खेलों का वो प्लेयर होगा, वो अब खाली पार्टिसिपेशन पर्पस के लिए नहीं जाते हैं, अब वो मेडल लाना उन्होंने शुरू कर दिया है। अभी पिछले महीने में जो ऑल इंडिया वॉलीबॉल नेशनल हुई थी, उसमें गुजरात के वॉलीबॉल टीम ने स्वर्ण पदक हासिल किया है। और ये हमारे सबके लिए बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है। जैसे आज सुबह फेडरेशन कप की शुरुआत हुई, तो फेडरेशन कप में सबसे पहले जो गोल्ड मेडल था वो भी गुजरात को मिला है। तो ये जो चीज है वो हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है। साथ साथ में और एक बात का मैं यहाँ उल्लेख करना चाहूंगा कि अभी लास्ट वीक में चंडीगढ़ में एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया की एजीएम हुई और वो एजीएम में हमारे प्रेसिडेंट साहब और साथ साथ में साउथ एशियन एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन के प्रेसिडेंट ललित बानोद सर ने उनके भाषण में 3 से 4 बार गुजरात का उल्लेख किया है। और उन्होंने ऐसा बताया कि एक समय ऐसा था कि गुजरात खेल कूद में पीछे था, लेकिन अब वो आगे बढ़कर आगे चलने लगा है। तो ये भी चीज हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी चीज है। तो इस मौके पे मैं गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन के प्रेसिडेंट, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी की तरफ से हमारे आज के मेहमान और आप सभी का मैं हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय गुजरात।
धन्यवाद श्री लक्ष्मण वी करगांवकर जी। निश्चित रूप से खेलकूद की दुनिया में अब गुजरात पीछे नहीं है, पूरे देश में अपना परचम वह लहरा रहा है। और अब मैं निवेदन करने जा रहा हूं अतिथियों के स्वागत के लिए। और सर्वप्रथम मैं निवेदन कर रहा हूं आदरणीय श्री विवेक पटेल जी से, जो कि गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन के प्रेसिडेंट हैं। हमारे बीच उपस्थित आदरणीय श्री आदिल सिमारावाला जी को कुछ भेंट कर उनका स्वागत करें। हमारे बीच उपस्थित है आदरणीय श्री वीरेंद्र भाई नानावती जी, उनके स्वागत हेतु मैं निवेदन कर रहा हूं श्री लक्ष्मण वी करगांवकर जी से कि वे आए, उनका स्वागत करें। हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं आदरणीय श्री सतीश उचिल जी, उनके स्वागत हेतु मैं निवेदन कर रहा हूं डॉक्टर विकास प्रजापति, जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन। श्री सतीश उचिल जी ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल डेलीगेट ऑफ दिस चैंपियनशिप और साथ ही साथ आप कन्वीनर टेक्निकल कमेटी एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया हैं। और इसी के साथ मैं निवेदन करने जा रहा हूं श्री M.A. राठौड़ जी को कि वे आएँ और हमारे बीच इस प्रतियोगिता के एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया के तरफ से नॉमिनेट किए गए टेक्निकल डेलीगेट श्री रॉय जॉन जी का स्वागत करें। स्वागत की कड़ी को विराम देते हुए साथियों, निश्चित रूप से पिछले 2-2.5 साल जो हमारे यहाँ पर गुजरे हैं, इस कोविड की महामारी के दौरान खेल और खिलाड़ियों दोनों को ही उसने प्रभावित किया है। लेकिन हमें गर्व है कि एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया में इस पूरे दौरान एथलेटिक्स प्रतियोगियों को कहीं से भी निराश होने का मौका नहीं दिया। समय समय जब जब उन्हें मौका मिला प्रतियोगिताएं जारी रखी और काफ़ी हद तक खिलाड़ियों को इस प्रतियोगिता से प्रभावित होने से बचा के रखा। और यही एक प्रतियोगिता आपके सामने साक्षात उदाहरण है कि कोविड के पश्चात ये प्रतियोगिता यहाँ आयोजित हो रही है। वडोदरा और गुजरात में उस समय महामारी ज़्यादा फैली हुई थी और कुछ प्रतियोगिताओं को पोस्टपोन करना पड़ा था, परंतु ये जो सहयोग और एक नज़रिया खिलाड़ियों के प्रति फेडरेशन का है, निश्चित रूप से ये आगे जाके सभी को लाभान्वित करेगा। मैं आमंत्रित कर रहा हूँ आदरणीय श्री विवेक पटेल जी, प्रेसिडेंट गुजरात एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन, कि वे आएँ और अपना उद्बोधन प्रस्तुत करें।
अंडर 20 एथलेटिक्स चैंपियनशिप 2022 में पधारे हुए मंचस्थ महानुभाव में हमारे आदिल सुमारीवाला एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया के प्रेसिडेंट को, अपने नानावटी जी जो हमारे खास है और गुजरात से ही है और सबके गाइड भी है। हाँ, आप भी गुजरात से ही है लेकिन नानावटी जी ज़्यादा हमारे साथ रहते हैं, आप दिल्ली ज़्यादा और एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया से आए हुए हमारे अंतर्राष्ट्रीय ऑफिशियल्स, हमारे स्टेट्स के ऑफिशियल्स, सारे एथलीट्स, सबका मैं स्वागत करता हूं। ऐसे बहुत टाइम के बाद, जैसे बताया कि कोविड के बाद पहली बार इतना बड़ा इवेंट्स हो रहा है और हम आदिल सुमारीवाला जी के आभारी रहेंगे कि हमको ऐसा बड़ा इवेंट बहुत दिनों, बहुत सालों के बाद गुजरात को ऐसा नेशनल इवेंट का मौका मिला है ऑर्गेनाइज करने का। उसके लिए उनका दिल से आभार मानता हूँ। आपको सबको मालूम है कि नरेंद्र भाई मोदी, अपने प्रधानमंत्री जी, अभी खेलो इंडिया मूवमेंट भी चला रहे हैं। खेलो इंडिया में काफ़ी स्टेट पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं और उनको स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में अभी हम गर्व से कह सकते हैं कि हम इंडिया अभी आगे बढ़ रहा है। पहले ऐसा था कि एथलेटिक्स हो, ये हो तो इंडिया तो कहीं नामो निशान नहीं रहता, लेकिन अभी एथलेटिक्स भी इंडिया को गोल्ड मेडल दिलाता है और इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करता है एथलेटिक्स। तो पहले 2-3 और गेम्स रहती थी, अभी एथलेटिक्स अपने बहुत आगे बढ़ चुकी है। मैं इस मौके पे मैं देख रहा था, इसी गर्मी में अपने एथलेट्स बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से उनका जो भी अपना परफॉर्मेंस है वो देने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। इतनी गर्मी है लेकिन उनका बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस आप अभी दीजिए। अगर इस बार नहीं दे पाए तो भी कोई चिंता नहीं, अगर आप नहीं आ पाए नेक्स्ट टाइम आप उससे ज़्यादा जोर लगा के फिर से हम पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। तो निराश होने की चिंता ना करें और अपना बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस देने का अपना प्रयत्न करें। और जैसे इंडिया के लिए अगर आगे जाके आप इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं, ऐसे सब एथलेट्स को मैं कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि आगे जाके वही ओलंपिक में जो रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, G22 है, तो आगे जाके जो ओलंपिक होने वाली है उसमें यही एथलेट अपना नाम रोशन करने वाले हैं, इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं। उन सभी को मैं हार्दिक बधाई देता हूँ। ये जो पूरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हमारा हुआ, पूरा इवेंट जो मैनेज कर रहे हैं, ऐसे हमारे टीम मेंबर्स जो गुजरात से एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन टीम मेंबर्स है, जैसे विकास भाई है, मंसूरी जी है, काफ़ी लोग हैं, राठौर सर है, लक्ष्मण भाई तो पूरा दिन 2 महीने से इसी में लगे हुए हैं। तो ऐसे सब लोगों की मेहनत से ये प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज हो रहा है। उनके लिए सब लोगों को बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन। थैंक यू सो मच। भारत माता की जय।
धन्यवाद आदरणीय श्री विवेक पटेल जी। मैं निवेदन करूंगा आदरणीय श्री विवेक पटेल जी से तथा साथ ही श्री लक्ष्मण कर सर जी से कि हमारे अतिथियों को कृपया मैदान की तरफ अग्रसर करें तथा इस प्रतियोगिता के ध्वजारोहण, फ्लैग होस्टिंग ऑफ दिस चैंपियनशिप। आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द डिग्निटरीज ऑन द डायस टू प्लीज कम फॉरवर्ड सर।
बॉडी को चेंज कर रहा है।
3 दिन लगातार इस प्रतियोगिता का आयोजन इस मैदान पर किया जाना है। निश्चित रूप से गर्मी बहुत अधिक है, परंतु फिर भी इस वातावरण में खिलाड़ी अपना श्रेष्ठ प्रदर्शन देने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं। और हमें पूरा विश्वास है कि इस प्रतियोगिता का और एथलेटिक फेडरेशन के इस फ्लैग का ध्वजारोहण होने जा रहा है अतिथियों के कर कमलों के द्वारा, और निश्चित रूप से इन ध्वजों की छत्र छाया के अंदर आने वाले 2 दिनों में नए कीर्तिमान इस मैदान से स्थापित होंगे। अतिथियों का आभार, धन्यवाद। तीन दिन लगातार खिलाड़ियों ने इस प्रतियोगिता में हिस्सा लेना है और इसी के साथ लगातार खेलो इंडिया का आयोजन यूथ गेम्स, खेलो इंडिया यूथ गेम्स का आयोजन पंचकुला में होना जा रहा है, जिसकी एथलेटिक प्रतियोगिताएं 6, 7, 8 एवं 9 जून को आयोजित होनी है। तो निश्चित रूप से जहां खिलाड़ी यहां पर अपना प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं, तुरंत यहां से उस प्रतियोगिता में भी उन्होंने हिस्सा लेना है। उन सभी को हमारी शुभकामनाएं भी हैं, शुभ आशीष भी हैं कि वे निश्चित रूप से अपना श्रेष्ठ प्रदर्शन इस प्रतियोगिताओं के दौरान दोहराएंगे। मैं निवेदन करने जा रहा हूं मुख्य अतिथि महोदय आदरणीय श्री आदिल सुमारीवाला जी से कि वे आएं और इस प्रतियोगिता का विधिवत उद्घाटन की घोषणा करें।
श्री वीरेंद्र नानावती जी, जो इंडिया के सबसे सीनियर मोस्ट ऑफिशियल है, श्री विवेक पटेल जी, जो प्रेसिडेंट गुजरात एथलेटिक्स एसोसिएशन, श्री लक्ष्मण सेक्रेटरी जनरल, सतीश उच्चिल द ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल डेलीगेट, डॉक्टर विकास प्रजापति जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी गुजरात एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन, members of Gujarat Athletic Association, technical officials, athletes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for inviting me here today and for conducting this National Junior Championships in the city of Madhya. आपने जो देखा होगा, जो लास्ट 2 साल हुए थे, तो कोविड के वजह से बहुत ही प्रॉब्लम थी एथलीट्सों की कोचिंग की, लेकिन एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ने लास्ट ईयर पूरे 20 इवेंट्स जो नेशनल कैलेंडर में थे वो इवेंट्स किए थ्रू विद फुल प्रोटोकॉल। और ये जो इवेंट है, दिस इज द क्वालिफिकेशन फॉर वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप्स जो काली में होनी है इन द मंथ ऑफ जुलाई अगस्त। तो दिस इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंपटीशन एंड आई थैंक गुजरात एथलेटिक्स एसोसिएशन फॉर होस्टिंग दिस। इवन दो यहाँ कोविड का जो इश्यू चल रहा है, अभी फिर नंबर्स राइज हो रहे हैं, फिर भी 700 एथलीट यहाँ आए हैं to participate from all over India, और ये बहुत बड़ी चीज है। और यहाँ से टैलेंट आइडेंटिफिकेशन होगा, यहाँ से एथलीट को चुना जाएगा, और ये बहुत ही महत्व का कंपटीशन है, बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट कंपटीशन है। और यहाँ से जब चुना जाएगा, लिया जाएगा, पोटेंशियल चेक किया जाएगा, आगे इनकी साइंटिफिक ट्रेनिंग होगी नेशनल कैंपों में। एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया ने जूनियर प्रोग्राम पे बहुत ही एम्फेसिस दिया हुआ है, और एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया एक ही ऐसा फेडरेशन है जो एक नेशनल इंटर डिस्ट्रिक्ट चैंपियनशिप करती है। वहाँ पे 500 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स आती है, 500 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स आती है नेशनल लेवल कंपटीशन में, और उसका पूरा खर्चा ट्रैवल, ट्रेन, रहने का, खाने का, पीने का पूरा खर्चा एथलेटिक फेडरेशन देती है। ये अंडर 14 और अंडर 16 का कंपटीशन है, और ये जो कंपटीशन है दिस इज द बिगेस्ट ग्रासरूट लेवल प्रोग्राम इन द वर्ल्ड। तो लेकिन हमारा एक बहुत ही बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है, इनको तो एथलीट जूनियर होते हैं उनको चुन लेते हैं, बट दे आर ओवर ट्रेन। हमारे कोचेस इनको ओवर ट्रेन कर देते हैं और ये पूरे बर्नआउट हो जाते हैं सीनियर में आते हैं उसके पहले ही। इसका एक रीजन है कि हमारे बहुत कोचेस में साइंटिफिक नॉलेज नहीं है, क्योंकि वो साइंस के स्टूडेंट्स नहीं है। वो 90%, 95% साइंस के स्टूडेंट नहीं है, तो इनको बायो मैकेनिक्स, बायो केमिस्ट्री, डेवलपमेंट, मसल, ये थोड़ा इनका वीकनेस है। तो इसीलिए जो हमने किया है कि वर्ल्ड एथलेटिक्स का एक लेवल 1 प्रोग्राम होता है, लेवल 2 प्रोग्राम होता है, तो हमने ये इंट्रोड्यूस किया इंडिया में। और इसी से क्या होगा कि साइंटिफिक नॉलेज हमारे एथलीटों, हमारे कोचेस को मिलेगा, और हमारे कोचेस का इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा। तो आज की डेट में एक साल में हमने 700 लेवल 1 कोचेस तैयार किया हुआ है और 95 लेवल 2। हम ये चाहते हैं कि एटलीस्ट 5000 लेवल 1 कोचेस बने इन द नेक्स्ट 3 years, और जो प्री लेवल 1 है, जो पीटी टीचर्स और इवन पेरेंट्स के लिए है, वो 10,000 बने। तो ये अगेन दिस इज वन ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम्स इन द वर्ल्ड टेकन अप बाय एनी कंट्री। तो ये एक एम है कि हम कोचेस को इम्प्रूव करें, कि हमारे एथलीट को वो ठीक गाइड कर पाए। दूसरा जो हम चाहते हैं कि हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट को हम स्ट्रेंथन करें, हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट को इंटर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में आना चाहिए। तुम्हारा कोई खर्चा तो है नहीं, देयर इज नो एक्सपेंस फॉर द डिस्ट्रिक्ट, तो क्यों नहीं आए, विच मीन डिस्ट्रिक्ट काम नहीं करती है। और ये डिस्ट्रिक्ट को काम करना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि जब डिस्ट्रिक्ट स्ट्रांग होगी तो स्टेट स्ट्रांग होगा, स्टेट स्ट्रांग होगा तो ये नेशनल फेडरेशन स्ट्रांग होगा, डिस्ट्रिक्ट नहीं स्ट्रांग होगी तो नेशनल फेडरेशन नहीं स्ट्रांग हो सकता है। इंडिया बहुत बड़ा कंट्री है, और इतने बड़े कंट्री में सेंट्रली कुछ नहीं कर सकते। वहां सेंट्रली हम दिल्ली में बैठ के कुछ नहीं कर सकते, जब तक आप लोग नहीं मदद करोगे कुछ नहीं हो सकता है। तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट को काम करना पड़ेगा, हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट को एक रजिस्ट्रेशन करना पड़ेगा, हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट को एक बैंक अकाउंट खोलना पड़ेगा, हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट को एक पैन कार्ड, तो कोई लेजिटिमेसी होगी आपकी। आज तो लोग घर से ब्रीफकेस से डिस्ट्रिक्ट चलाते हैं, ये खत्म होना पड़ेगा। इफ इंडिया हैज टू प्रोग्रेस, इफ इट इज द विजन ऑफ द प्राइम मिनिस्टर, देन वी हैव टू ऑल कंट्रीब्यूट टुवर्ड्स इट। We have to contribute towards the vision of the Prime Minister. So we all will have to work. ये जो एक लोग 15 फेडरेशन में बैठे हुए हैं, कहीं भी काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ पोस्ट लेके बैठे, ये सब खत्म करना पड़ेगा। तो ये जो हम परफॉर्मेंस देख रहे हैं, ये बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस है गुजरात का। गुजरात इज रियली कमिंग अप, थैंक्स टू प्रेसिडेंट एंड सेक्रेटरी साहब बैठे हुए हैं यहाँ, इन्होंने इंटरेस्ट लिया है। बट द पोटेंशियल हियर इज ट्रिमेंडस, और अभी भी पोटेंशियल से बहुत कम है। जो आपकी गोल्ड मेडल आ रहे हैं, आपकी पोटेंशियल बहुत हाई है, और यू मस्ट एम टुवर्ड्स दैट पोटेंशियल। एंड एथलेटिक फेडरेशन इज रेडी टू पार्टनर विद गुजरात गवर्नमेंट और गुजरात एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन फॉर द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एथलेटिक्स इन द स्टेट ऑफ गुजरात। दूसरा जो एक बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है, एक तो ओवर ट्रेनिंग का मैंने बता दिया, दूसरा डोपिंग का है। और जितने इधर बैठे हुए हैं आगे पीछे जूनियर एथलीट, ये डोपिंग खत्म करो, क्योंकि अब जो डोपिंग में आप पकड़े जाओगे, अब 2 साल नहीं है 4 साल है, सेकंड टाइम लाइफ बैन है। तो ये कोई भी दवाई दे, आपका कोच दे, आपका पिताजी दे, माताजी दे, आपका डॉक्टर दे, पहले तो वाडा का डाउनलोड करो कि ये वाडा का है, डॉक्टर को जाके दिखा दो ये दवाई मैं नहीं खा सकता। अब जो डोपिंग स्टेट लेवल तक आ जाएगा, अगले स्टेट लेवल मीट में डोपिंग कंट्रोल यहाँ आ जाएगा। दे आर एम्प्लॉइंग 150 न्यू ऑफिसर्स जो हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जाके आपकी टेस्ट करेंगे। आज डोपिंग आप नहीं कर सकते हो क्योंकि वह ब्लड पासपोर्ट है। अब आपकी ब्लड पासपोर्ट है जो 10 साल तक फ्रीज हो जाती है, और वो जो रीडिंग है उससे रीडिंग ऊपर भी गया या नीचे भी आया तो आपको बाहर कर देंगे। ऊपर गया मीन्स आपने अभी डोप खाया है, नीचे गया मीन्स आपने पहले डोप खाया था, तो आप दोनों साइड से पकड़ा जाओगे। तो ये डोपिंग बंद करो। ये जो बोतल है डायनाबॉल खा लो, डेक्काड्यूराबोलिन का इंजेक्शन ले लो, स्टेनाजोल ले लो, इसमें आप मरोगे, कुछ नहीं होगा, कोई परफॉर्मेंस इंप्रूव नहीं होगा। ये टेम्परेरी है, इससे कुछ नहीं होगा। आप वर्ल्ड में देखो, शॉर्टपुट में लास्ट वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में 3 लोग ओवर 23 मीटर, डिफरेंस बिटवीन फर्स्ट सेकंड एंड थर्ड 1 सेंटीमीटर। कभी किसी ने 23 मीटर नहीं किया था जब डोप फुल चलता था। एक जमाने में फुल डोप चलता था। आज की जमाने में इनकी हर 10 दिन में टेस्ट हो जाती है। विदाउट टेकिंग डोप इनकी परफॉर्मेंस इतनी इंप्रूव हो गई। तो आप क्यों डोप लो? आप सही ट्रेनिंग करो। तो दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग। और किसी ने हीट की बात की, गर्मी में, ये तो बहुत कम है। टोक्यो ओलंपिक्स में इससे बहुत ज्यादा अधिक गर्मी थी। तो टोक्यो ओलंपिक्स में इससे अधिक गर्मी थी। अभी जो वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप्स होने वाली है वहाँ टेम्परेचर 44 डिग्री है, ऑरिगन में, अमेरिका में। तो ये जो हमारे एथलीट का एक्सक्यूज होता है ना कि ये गर्मी है, ये है, फलाना है, ढिमका है ना, ये सब छोड़ दो। इससे कोई इंप्रूव नहीं होने वाला है। दिमाग से ये सब निकाल दो। ओलंपिक में लोग भाग रहे हैं, वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं, ओलंपिक रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं, इंडिया को गोल्ड मेडल मिल रहा है, लेकिन आप लोगों को गर्मी लगती है। तो छोड़ दो ये सब। तो ये सोच बदलने की जरूरत है। और मैं फिर बोलता हूं कि गुजरात में बहुत टैलेंट है। और मैं तो ये भी बोलता हूं कि गुजरात को ये इंटर डिस्ट्रिक्ट मीट करनी चाहिए, जहां 500 डिस्ट्रिक्ट आए गुजरात में, इतने एथलीट आएंगे ऑल इंडिया से, उसमें देखो कैसे एथलीट होते हैं, क्या करते हैं, क्या नहीं करते। तो विद दिस फ्यू वर्ड्स, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग दिस मीट। गुड लक, गॉड ब्लेस, जय हिंद। I declare the 20th National Federation Cup Junior Under 20 Athletic Championships open.
प्रतियोगिता का विधिवत उद्घाटन और उसके पश्चात शपथ ग्रहण के लिए मैं आमंत्रित कर रहा हूं सृष्टि दृष्टि चौधरी, जिसने आज 5000 मीटर दौड़ में गुजरात को स्वर्ण पदक दिलवाया है। वे सभी खिलाड़ियों की ओर से शपथ ग्रहण करेंगे।
कैमरा हटाइए, आप लोग कैमरा इधर शिफ्ट करिए, ऊपर 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 और सेंटर में रखिएगा, सेंटर
कमाई लगाई प्रीत नचाए वोट ककाई मुंगा खादी तो लाई याद फिल्म की प्यारी मिलकत सांभ्या सहा जुदाई वो प्रीत भला
शपथ लेते हैं कि
लोकल सामू की हमारो गैरन के कोरन सामू मता प्री बदनाम देना ये कया बेरुपाई वो प्रीत भला छुड़वाई अक्षर अड़ाए
कैमरा किसी का कैमरा है
हम शपथ लेते हैं कि हम 20वीं राष्ट्रीय फेडरेशन कप जूनियर एथलेटिक चैंपियनशिप 2022 में सभी नियमों का पालन करते हुए रोग एवं मादक पदार्थों का प्रयोग न करते हुए सच्ची खेल भावना के साथ अपने क्षेत्र, राज्य एवं राष्ट्र के गौरव के लिए भाग लेंगे।
प्रतियोगिता का विधिवत उद्घाटन और साथ ही साथ शपथ। निश्चित रूप से दो बातों पर जो संदेश हमारे प्रेसिडेंट एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया की तरफ से दिया गया है, एक डोपिंग की तरफ और दूसरा साइकोलॉजिकल अपने आप को प्रिपेयर करने के लिए, मानसिक तौर पे अपने आप को प्रिपेयर करें। मौसम के उतार चढ़ाव अपने स्तर पर है, परंतु यदि हम मानसिक रूप से साइकोलॉजिकल तैयार हैं तो निश्चित रूप से हमारा परफॉर्मेंस बेस्ट आएगा। और इसके पश्चात मैं निवेदन कर रहा हूं हमारे अतिथियों को स्मृति चिन्ह भेंट करने हेतु आदरणीय श्री विवेक पटेल जी, प्रेसिडेंट गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन से हमारा निवेदन है कि आदिल सुमारीवाला जी तथा हमारे बीच उपस्थित श्री वीरेंद्र नानावती जी को स्मृति चिन्ह भेंट कर यहाँ की स्मृतियाँ उन तक पहुँचाएं।
वो यार पाजी
आदरणीय श्री वीरेंद्र नानावती जी, हम सभी के अंदर आपका आशीर्वाद हमेशा ही गुजरात के सभी खिलाड़ियों के साथ रहा है। स्मृतियाँ स्मृति चिन्ह के माध्यम से आप तक पहुँचा रहे हैं। निवेदन करूंगा डॉक्टर विकास प्रजापति जी, जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन की वे आभार व्यक्त करें।
इस 20वीं नेशनल फेडरेशन जूनियर अंडर 20 एथलेटिक चैंपियनशिप 2020 जो कि यहाँ नडियाद में 2 से 4 जून के बीच में आयोजित हो रही है, उसके उद्घाटन समारोह में हमें आशीर्वाद देने के लिए स्वयं श्री आदिल सुमारीवाला जी, जो कि ओलंपियन एंड प्रेसिडेंट है एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया के, जो यहाँ पर उपस्थित हुए, उनका मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। गुजराती में कहूँ तो सर हृदयना उंडारथी आपनो खूब खूब आभार। हमारे अकल्पनीय मार्गदर्शन के लिए हमेशा उपस्थित रहने वाले श्री वीरेंद्र भाई नानावटी जी, जो कि सीनियर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है इंडियन ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन के, उनका भी मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगा कि वो एथलेटिक्स एवं गुजरात के स्पोर्ट्स के डेवलपमेंट के लिए हमेशा हमारे साथ हमें मार्गदर्शन देते रहे। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। On behalf of organizing committee Gujarat State Athletic Association, I would like to thank Shri Satish Uchil sir, the convener technical committee AFI, and Dr. Roy John, technical delegate from AFI, for being here and guiding us on the technical matter of the organization of 20th National Federation Cup Junior Under 20 Athletics Championship. मैं इसी के साथ हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया के सारे की ऑफिशियल्स का तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूं कि जो हमारी सक्सेसफुल मीट के लिए यहां पर उपस्थित हो रहे हैं और अपना मार्गदर्शन दे रहे हैं। On this occasion, I would like to thank Athletic Federation of India, governing body, for allotting this event, this mega event in Gujarat. Thank you, Athletic Federation of India. साथ ही साथ यहाँ पर गुजरात में गुजरात स्पोर्ट्स को डेवलप करने के लिए स्पोर्ट्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ गुजरात, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ गुजरात का मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करूँगा कि जो एथलेटिक्स की इतनी बड़ी इवेंट को यहाँ पर करने के लिए हमें यहाँ सपोर्ट कर रहा है. थैंक यू द ऑल अथॉरिटी ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स, अथॉरिटी ऑफ गुजरात, थैंक यू वेरी मच. मैं इस मौके के ऊपर हमारे उपस्थित यहाँ गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन के सभी ऑफिस बियरर्स का मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगा कि वो यहाँ पर उपस्थित रहे और हमारा मोटिवेशन बढ़ाया. थैंक यू द ऑफिस बियरर्स ऑफ गुजरात स्टेट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशंस. मैं इसी मौके के ऊपर सभी खिलाड़ी मित्रों का, सभी कोचेस का, सभी मैनेजर का, सभी टेक्निकल ऑफिशियल्स का जो कि हर एक अलग अलग डिस्ट्रिक्ट से यहाँ पर उपस्थित हुए हैं इस मीट को सक्सेसफुल कंडक्ट करने के लिए, इस मीट में पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए और हमारा मनोबल बढ़ाने के लिए आप सभी यहाँ उपस्थित हैं. उन सभी का मैं यहाँ पर तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ. मैं इस मौके के ऊपर मीडिया एंड प्रेस का मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगा कि इन्होंने इस मेगा इवेंट को जो कि गुजरात में पहली बार हो रही है उनको कवर करने में हमें सहायता दी है. थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस इन दिस मेगा इवेंट 20th National Federation Cup Junior Under-20 Athletics Championship 2022 Madhya. Thank you all of you. Thank you very much. मैं श्री वरिंदर सर को आमंत्रित करूंगा कि वो आगे की प्रोसीडिंग्स के लिए आए. सर.
धन्यवाद विकास चक्रवर्ती जी. और मैं निवेदन करूंगा श्री सैमसन सर से कि रिजल्ट्स आपके पास होंगे, नतीजे की घोषणा भी करें तथा विजेताओं को आमंत्रित कर लें ताकि अतिथियों के माध्यम से उन्हें आज हम पदक वितरित कर सकें.
Requesting winners of the 1500 meters women and the men juniors to kindly report. Akshana from Rajasthan, Lakshita from Gujarat and Rui Bora from Delhi. Winners of the 1500 meters men juniors, Arjun from Madhya Pradesh, Rijoy from Kerala and Vikesh Dagur from Uttar Pradesh. Shot put women winners, Jasmine Kaur from Punjab, Vidhi from Uttar Pradesh and Jyoti Vaishnav from Rajasthan. And the discus throw men junior winners, Shubh Karman Gotra from Punjab, Sumit Kumar from Rajasthan and Akshay from Rajasthan. So it's shot put women, discus throw men, 1500 meters men and the 1500 meters women juniors. Please report for the victory for the medal ceremony. Akshana from Rajasthan, please report for the medal ceremony. We already have Lakshita and Rohi. Akshana from Rajasthan, the gold medalist in the 1500 meters women juniors. Please report. Number 544. Akshana from Rajasthan. Also requesting the winner of the discus throw, men juniors, Shubh Karan Gotra from Punjab. Please report immediately. Shubh Karman Gotra from Punjab. Sumit and Akshay are here. Shubh Karman Gotra from Punjab. Please report immediately. Shubh Karman Gotra number 531 from Punjab. Wherever you are, please report immediately in the announcer's desk. Winner of the discus throw men junior. In the meanwhile, 1500 meters men and women juniors. The winners, please report: Arun Vaskale, Rejoy, Vikesh, Jasmine Kaur, Vidhi and Jyoti Vaishnav.
Well, we are about to take up the second heat of 400 meters for decathlon athletes. A brief inaugural function got over and we are resuming back in the opening day afternoon session, and that is going to be 400 meters for decathlon athletes. The second heat, the first heat already got over. 6 of the athletes are taking part in the second heat. apart from this 400 meters, we have a semi-final in the junior men and women as well, and after that 400 meters, that is for 100 meters, semi-final 100 meters. Following that, it will be 400 meters semi-final for men. And that is 293 who is coming ahead. Sunil Kumar of Haryana finishing on top. And it was the race of Sunil Kumar. You could watch Sunil Kumar of Haryana was so comfortable in finishing on top in the second heat of 400 meters for decathlon athletes. And there you could see they are in the other strides. And that is a finishing, and that is the home stretch. Sunil Kumar of Haryana finishing on top. Sabbat Yugender of Telangana is in the second spot at the right hand side from lane number 6, and from lane number 4 it was Yogesh of Madhya Pradesh to finish for the third place. With 51.54 seconds, Yogesh of Madhya Pradesh for the third place with 51.71, Logesh Kumar of Tamil Nadu for the fourth spot with 53.42, Ajay of Haryana for the fifth one at 55.35, Arvind of Gujarat with 56.27 seconds for the sixth spot, and Sri Vikrama of Tamil Nadu for the seventh spot with 57.01 seconds.
Winner of the bronze medal for the 1500 meter in the women junior section, Rohi Bohra from Delhi. Performance 4 minutes 35.31 seconds. Silver medal, Lakshita Chandale from Gujarat. Performance 4 minutes 34.32 seconds. And gold medal for the 1500 meter junior women. Please welcome on the podium Akshana from Rajasthan. Performance 4 minutes 33.99 seconds.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all the winners and thanks to our honorable guest.
गोल्ड कितने गया यार यार हूँ पूछी तू क्या मैं कितने जावा यार रमन भाजी मड़ जा पूछी यार तू क्या मैं कितने जावा वाले पासे लाऊंगा कितने यार आ जाओ
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the medal ceremony for the winners of the 1500 meters men juniors. And to do the honors, we have Mr. Virendra Bhai Nanavati, Senior Vice President of the Indian Olympic Association. He'll be presenting medals to the champions. Escorting him will be Mr. Lakshman V. Karansgaonkar, Secretary of the Gujarat State Athletic Associations, along with Mr. Vivek Bhai Patel, President of the Gujarat State Association. They'll be presenting bouquets to the winners. Well, we also have Mr. Adil Sumariwala, President of the Indian Athletic Federation of India, amidst them. Winner of the bronze medal is Vikesh Dagur from Uttar Pradesh with a timing of 3 minutes 52.57 seconds. Winner of the silver medal is Rejoy from Kerala with 3 minutes 52.29 seconds. And winner of the gold medal, hold your breath, here's the first athlete who qualifies for the World Championship by virtue of his 3 minutes 46.31 seconds, Arjun from Madhya Pradesh. Congratulations, champions, and let's give a big cheer to the first athlete who qualifies to the World Championship, Arjun Vaskale. A big hand to him, and we wish him all the best. He'll be heading straight to Colombia in the first week of August for the World Under-20 Championships. A big thank you to all our gentlemen, our distinguished guests.
ट्रैक खाली करना
Ceremony. We are about to take the 100-meter semi-final for junior men under 20 years. We have 3 semi-finals to go. In the first semi-final, we have Yatish Chauhan of Madhya Pradesh, Arjun of Karnataka, Aditya Singh of Uttarakhand, Ashish Rana of Uttar Pradesh, Kostub Di Costa of Haryana, Firjul Mandal of West Bengal, and Vaimutana of Karnataka. That was the start of the first semi-final of 100 meters for junior men under 20 years. And it was Kostub Di Costa of Haryana and Aditya Singh of Uttarakhand, who was one after the other, just with a very narrow margin. And there you could see with bib number 286 in green tops is rushing towards the finish, and to his left in the alternate lane there also Aditya Singh of Uttarakhand finishes. As we get the result, we'll be presenting you. In the meantime, we would like to keep you informed who are all in the second semi-final of 100 meters. From lane number 1, it will be 664, Ajay Kumar Garipalli of Telangana. From lane number 2, 516, Mahendra Santa of Odisha. From lane number 3, 651, TK Vishal of Tamil Nadu. From lane number 4, Yam Krishik 347 representing Karnataka. From lane number 5, 158 Narendra Kumar of Delhi. From lane number 6, 538 Akashdeep Singh of Punjab. From lane number 7, bib number 747 representing Uttar Pradesh is Aditya Tomar. From lane number 8, bib number 663 It is Nitish Eslawat of Telangana. As far as the previous one, it is Kostub Di Costa finishing on top with 10.99. Aditya Singh finishing for the second spot with 11.04. Ashish Rana finishing for the third with 11.07. Firjul Mandal finishing fourth with 11.38. Muttanna of Karnataka for 11.40 meters, getting the fifth position. Arjun of Karnataka getting the sixth one at 11.41 seconds. And seventh place it is Yatish Chauhan with 11.53 seconds. The athletes are getting ready for the second semi-final of 100 meters in junior men under 20 years. That is the aerial view of the 100-meter stretch. What a beautiful view it is. The athletes are getting ready for the second semi-final of 100 meters. That was a foul start indeed. That was the start of the second semi-final, and there it was a tough fight between Krish Yam of Karnataka and TK Vishal of Tamil Nadu for the top two slots. It was a very close finish between M. Krish of Karnataka and TK Vishal of Tamil Nadu. There you could see from lane number 3 and 4. Yes, of course, Krishik Yam of Karnataka was able to finish on top from lane number 4, leaving TK Vishal from lane number 3 for the second spot. Yam Krishik finishing on top for 10.83 seconds. TK Vishal of Tamil Nadu with 10.88 for the second place. Narendra Kumar of Delhi for the third place with 10.95. Aditya of Uttar Pradesh, Aditya Tomar of Uttar Pradesh for the fourth spot with 11.20 seconds. Yes, Mahendra of Odisha for the fifth one with 11.21 seconds. Ajay Kumar of Telangana for the sixth spot with 11.37, and Nitin Islav of Telangana for the seventh spot with 11.44 seconds. We are now moving on for the third semi-final of 100 meters. For the Jeet, from lane number 1633, Kendrich Kishore of Tamil Nadu. Lane number 2358, Rohan Katwa of Karnataka. Lane number 3, 714, Aman Kokar of Uttar Pradesh. Lane number 4, 103, Nalabut Sarat Chandra of Andhra Pradesh. Lane number 5323, Sadanand Kumar of Jharkhand. Lane number 6514, Aryan Yaka of Odisha. Lane number 7, 639, R. Sai Siddharth of Tamil Nadu. And in lane number 8, bib number 412, Ali Ramjan of Madhya Pradesh. The meet record stands in the name of Gurvinder Singh. The qualifying mark for the World Championship is at 10.60 seconds. That's a foul start. And as far as the last edition of this championship at Sangrur, Punjab, in the year 2021, it was Nallubodh Srinivas of Andhra Pradesh who finished on top for the gold with a timing of 10.64 seconds, while Sashikant of Karnataka finished for silver with 10.65 seconds, and Nehal Sagar of Delhi clocked a timing of 11.01 to get the bronze. And in the last edition of the National Junior Athletic Championship at Guwahati in February 2021, it was Ritik Malik of Delhi with 10.76, Abin B. Devadiga of Karnataka with 10.78, and Rahul Sharma of Uttar Pradesh with 10.89. And so far among the two heats, the second heat is the fastest one with 10.83 being clocked by Yam Krishik of Karnataka, and the second fastest timing is also from the second heat, TK Vishal, who finished second representing Tamil Nadu. And the third one is also from the second semi, that is Narendra Kumar of Delhi, who had clocked 10.95 seconds. So the top three timings are from the second semi-final. And that was the start of the third semi-final of 100 meters for journeymen. And that was Aman Kokar of Uttar Pradesh, clearly above the other athletes, leaving Sadanand Kumar of Jharkhand to the second spot. There you could see with bib number 714 dashing towards the finish with a big lead, very comfortably leaving Sadanand Kumar of Jharkhand to the second spot. With the three semi-finals got over, we are about to take up 100 meters, and before that, we have a medal presentation.
is Jyoti Vaishnav from Rajasthan with 12.93 meters. Winner of the silver medal is Vidhi from Uttar Pradesh, distance 13.11 meters. And the winner of the gold medal is Jasmine Kaur from Punjab with 13.90 meters. Congratulations, champions. Thank you, gentlemen.
Semi-final of 100 meters in the junior women's section. For this semi-final, from lane number 1613 is Akshaya of Tamil Nadu. Lane number 2373 is Megha of Kerala. Lane number 3457 Sudensha Shivankar of Maharashtra. Lane number 4226 Tamanna of Maharashtra. Lane number 5444 Avantika Narale of Maharashtra. Avantika Narale is the gold medal winner of the last edition of this championship with a timing of 12.05 seconds. Cynthia Francis from lane number 6 with bib number 129 representing Delhi. Abhinaya Rajarajan from lane number 7 with bib number 612 representing Tamil Nadu. And from lane number 8 with bib number 609 representing Tamil Nadu is P. Shivani. The meet record stands in the name of Dhuti Chand at 11.63 seconds. And that was the start of the first semi-final of 100 meters in the junior women under 20 years. And that is Tamanna. And along with Tamanna, it was also Sudensha Shivankar of Maharashtra who had dashed in at the finish point. There you could see from lane number 4 she is well ahead, and from lane number 3 she is trying to catch up, and it was a close finish between Tamanna of Haryana and Sudeshna Shivankar of Maharashtra. The athletes are getting ready for the second semi-final. As they're about to take up the second semi-final, we would like to present you the lane orders. Lane number 1426 Harita Badra of Maharashtra. Lane number 2430 Sakshi Chavan of Maharashtra. Lane number 3 Priyanka Sikharwar of Uttar Pradesh. Lane number 4 657 Mayavanti Nakrikanti of Telangana. Lane number 5320 Bishaka Singh of Jharkhand. Lane number 6332 Neoli Cornello of Karnataka. Lane number 7509 Mary Mukta Soreng of Odisha. And lane number 8653 Jeevanji Deepti of Telangana. Jeevanji Deepti of Telangana was the silver medal winner of the last edition of this championship with 12.12 seconds. And as far as the first one which got over, it was Rupal of Uttar Pradesh. That was the start of the second semi-final. And it was from lane number 3, Priyanka Sikrawar of Uttar Pradesh to finish on top. And from lane number 8, it was Jeet Deepthi to finish for the second spot. Opening day. We are about to take up the 400 meter semi-final for junior men under 20 years.
Men Juniors Discus Throw. Winner of the bronze medal is Akshay Sharan from Rajasthan. Distance 48.47 meters. Winner of the silver medal, Sumit Kumar from Rajasthan with 52.58 meters. And the winner of the gold medal is Shubkarman Gotra from Punjab, distance 53.00 meters. Congratulations, champions. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, we are at the start line of 400 meters to take it the semi-final for junior men under 20 years. We have two semi-finals to go. That was the start of the first semi-final of 400 meters. For junior men, we have Amit Kumar of Haryana, Karan Bagh of West Bengal, Aman Chowdhury of Delhi, Deepak Singh of Haryana, Rams Sangha of Jharkhand, Ye Suraj of Tamil Nadu, Abhishek Gurjar of Uttar Pradesh, and Arman Ahmed of Delhi. The meet record stands in the name of Gaurav at 46.93 seconds, while the national record is in the name of Amod Jacob at 46.59 seconds, created in 2017. Yes, they are at the home stretch. And it is Aman Chowdhury of Delhi finishing on top, leaving Deepak Singh of Haryana for the second spot. Is the action replay of the first semi of 400 meters for men. In the home stretch, Aman Chowdhury of Delhi from lane number 3, comfortably finishing ahead of the other athletes. Aman Chowdhury of Delhi with 48.15 seconds. Deepak Singh of Haryana with 48.66 seconds. Ye Suraj of Tamil Nadu finishing for the third with 49.07 seconds. Ram Sangha of Jharkhand finishing for the 4th place with 49.11 second. Amit Kumar of Haryana finishing for the 5th with 49.23 seconds. We have one more race to go for the conclusion of the first day's events. Take a photo. And from the first heat of 400 meters, that is first semi-final, Aman Chowdhury of Delhi finishing on top with 48.15. Deepak Singh with 48.66. A. Suraj of Tamil Nadu with 49.07. That was the start of the second semi-final of 400 meters. Aniket Chowdhury of Telangana in lane number 1. Krodewal Ankush of Haryana in lane number 2. H. Rehan of Karnataka in lane number 3. Kartik Bade of Telangana in lane number 4. Deepak Rohilla of Haryana in lane number 5. Deepak Rohilla was the bronze medal winner of the last edition of the National Junior Athletic Championship at Guwahati in 2021. Jagvinder of Punjab in lane number 6, Mohit Kumar of Uttar Pradesh in lane number 7, Kapil Raika of Haryana in lane number 8. Kapil Raika was the silver medal winner of the last edition of this championship, and as they are about to finish, it is H. Rehan on top, finishing for the first place. Well, that is the action replay of the second semi-final of 400 meters for junior men under 20 years. There you could see, and this is the point where M. Rehan is getting closer to the other athletes, and of course Jagvinder of Punjab is also putting his speed up as they enter the home stretch. We could easily see that Rehan from lane number 3 of Karnataka is well ahead of the other athletes, having at his right for the second place Kartik Bade of Telangana. And there is a view of the beautiful indoor stadium here at Chotabai Purani Sports Complex, Nadiad, Gujarat. And in this indoor sports complex, we have one indoor swimming pool and international standard volleyball courts. .48.47 being clocked by Rihan of Karnataka for the first place. Kartik Buddhi of Telangana getting the second with 48.86. Jagvinder of Punjab finishing for the third with 48.91 seconds. Deepak Rohilla of Haryana for the fourth one with 48.97. Mohit Kumar of Uttar Pradesh with 49.59 seconds for the fifth place. Well, with the events for day one of the 20th National Federation Cup Junior Under 20 Athletics Championship here at Nadia, Gujarat got over. The second day's events begin sharp at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow with 10,000 meter race walk for junior men under 20 years. And we'll be having the morning session till around 10:30 a.m. and again tomorrow the afternoon session will begin right at 4 p.m. which will get over around 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. And till meeting you all tomorrow for the second day's events at 6:30 a.m. it is A.L. Muthu signing off.